What does it mean to be a good neighbor? It's a question that echoes through time, touching every culture and community. Whether we live in a bustling city or a quiet rural town, the idea of neighborliness shapes the way we interact with those around us. Is it simply about being friendly, or is there something deeper at play? As we start, please like and subscribe. This is the heart of Jesus' parable of the Good Samaritan, a story that challenges us to rethink compassion. It asks us to look beyond our comfort zones and consider how we treat those who are different from us, or even those we might not know at all. In the story, a man approaches Jesus with a profound question. What must I do to inherit eternal life? He's not just seeking a simple answer, but wisdom that can guide his entire life. Jesus responds with clarity and depth. Love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. These words are simple, yet they carry a powerful challenge for each of us. But then comes the real question, who's my neighbor? Is it just the person next door, or does it include strangers, outsiders, and even those we might not get along with? This question is as urgent today as it was centuries ago. In our fast-paced, often divided world, understanding who our neighbor is can transform our communities and our hearts. The story unfolds on the perilous road from Jerusalem to Jericho, a place notorious for its dangers and hardship. Here, travelers faced real threats, and every encounter was a test of character and compassion. On this lonely road, we witness a drama that reveals the true meaning of neighborliness, one that goes beyond words and is proven through action and sacrifice. As we explore this ancient lesson, let's consider how it can inspire us to show kindness, empathy, and generosity in our own world, turning simple acts into powerful moments of connection and hope. On a quiet, dusty road, far from the safety of the city, a lone traveler makes his way, unaware of the danger lurking ahead. Suddenly, he is ambushed by a group of ruthless robbers. They beat him mercilessly, strip him of his belongings, and leave him battered and bleeding on the side of the road, barely clinging to life. The world seems to turn its back as he lies there, helpless and alone, hoping for a miracle. Soon a priest, someone expected to embody kindness and compassion, approaches. He notices the injured man, but instead of stopping, he deliberately crosses to the other side of the road, avoiding any contact. The priest's indifference is striking as he chooses his own comfort and ritual purity over the suffering of another human being. Not long after, a Levite, another respected figure in society, comes along. He too sees the wounded traveler. He pauses for a moment, perhaps considering what to do, but ultimately decides to walk away, leaving the man in agony. The opportunity to help slips by once again. Two men, both held in high regard for their religious roles, pass by without offering even a word of comfort. Two moments when mercy could have changed everything are lost to fear, prejudice, or simple apathy. Then, unexpectedly, a Samaritan appears on the scene. In those days, Samaritans were looked down upon and even despised by the injured man's people. No one would expect help from him, yet the Samaritan's heart is stirred by deep compassion. He sees not an enemy but a fellow human being in desperate need. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't see a stranger or a rival. He sees someone suffering, someone who needs kindness and care. Against all social expectations and prejudices, the Samaritan stops right where he is, determined to help. This moment marks a powerful turning point in the story. Compassion and humanity rise above old grudges and divisions. The Samaritan's actions show that true kindness knows no boundaries. The story leaves us with a profound question. Who is the real neighbor? Is it the one who shares your background, or the one who shows mercy when it matters most? It challenges us to reflect on our own choices and the meaning of compassion in our lives. The Samaritan acts without hesitation, moved by compassion and a deep sense of responsibility for a stranger in need. He doesn't stop to consider the risks or what others might think. He simply responds to the suffering before him. He kneels beside the injured man, carefully cleaning and bandaging his wounds with gentle hands, tending to him as if he were a close friend or family member. His care is thorough and sincere, showing true empathy. Then, with great effort, he lifts the wounded traveler onto his own donkey, sacrificing his own comfort to ensure the man's safety and well-being. He leads the donkey along the dusty road, bringing the man to a nearby inn, a place of shelter and hope, where he can finally rest and recover. The Samaritan stays through the night, watching over the injured man, making sure he is safe and cared for, refusing to leave his side until he is certain the man is out of danger before departing. He gives the innkeeper enough money to cover the man's care, showing generosity that goes beyond a simple act of kindness. He even promises to pay for any extra expenses that might arise, ensuring the man will continue to receive help, no matter what it costs. The Samaritan's kindness is practical, generous, and expects nothing in return. He helps not for recognition, but because it is the right thing to do. After telling this story, Jesus turns to his listeners and asks a powerful question. Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? The answer is clear: the one who had mercy on him. It is mercy, not background or status, that defines a true neighbor. Jesus then encourages everyone, saying, "Go and do likewise." He calls us to follow the Samaritan's example in our own lives. Being a neighbor means reaching out to anyone in need, showing mercy and compassion, regardless of who they are or where they come from. That's the heart of the parable: to love others through practical acts of kindness, and to let mercy guide our actions every day. The Good Samaritan's lesson is timeless. Today, our roads, our city streets and digital spaces, and people still suffer, often unseen. Compassion means noticing and then acting. Small acts, listening, volunteering, helping a stranger, can heal and connect us. The priest and Levite saw suffering but did nothing. The Samaritan acted. True kindness is a choice to get involved. Let's be the ones who stop, who care, who help. Go and do likewise. Be the neighbor you hope to find. What say you? Share your thoughts. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Take care of yourselves and each other.